grab a mat or blanket and find a comfortable place to sit down, making sure that there is fresh air available. This is going to be a revitalizing sitting stretch session. You don't have to get up at all. We will be using the essential purifying breathing practice called bhastrika in the postures to make sure that we get rid of the toxins in the body and heavy gases like carbon dioxide, and infuse the mental physical system with purifying oxygen, which also gets us into the proper mystic mindset to practice meditation. So we're just deep breathing. Let's start a round of bhastrika, the pumping breath. Take a breath in and start the pumping action. Breath comes out of the nose and in through the nose. It's an abrupt action to push the air out of the nose, and then inhale, and it becomes a rhythmic purification practice where we get rid of lots of heavy gases. We inhale and exhale, kind of shaking the body out, right, left, side to side. Now let's start stretching. Inhale the arms up, deep breath of oxygen in, a little back and forth movement. Exhale, the arms down. Inhale up. Exhale down, feeling the oxygen traveling through your body already. Inhale up. And exhale down. Let's stretch side to side, right and left. Right and left. This is strengthening the sides of the body, all those lateral muscles, releasing some of the tension within them. Now we'll go side to side with a full lateral stretch. One hand down, the other one extending over, really stretching the sides of the body. This helps the body so much to release so much tension that we hold in the sides. Back to the center. Angle the arms in and start twisting side to side, side to side. At first, the head is going with the torso. But after you've loosened up the torso and the spine, the head might want to stay put in the center as the torso kind of twists under it. Come back to the center, flatten the hands, push the palms straight up, wiggle a little bit side to side, rotate the wrists, inhale, and exhale the arms down, touching the ground. Let's twist. Take the right hand to the left knee, left hand behind you, propped up on the fingers right behind your tailbone, and twist over that left shoulder. Keep the spine long. When you're ready, turn to the other side. Left hand to the right knee, right hand behind you, propped up like you're on a pedestal. And again, twist to the other side, right hand, left knee. And to the other side one more time, left hand to the right knee. Good, and let's twist. Rotate again, side to side, side to side. Back to the center. We're going to do a little forward bending here. So sitting here in easy pose, put your hands out in front of you and start slowly walking them forward. Let the head drop down and get a good stretch. This is going to stretch the inner thighs, the groin. It's going to stretch the hips and your knees. Probably one knee in particular is stretching more now than the other. You can kind of fist your hands one on top of the other and put your forehead on the hands to kind of relax into the posture and just deal with the stretch. Now we'll come back up and then we're going to switch the feet. Put the other foot on top, and this is going to stretch the other knee and other hip. Hands in front, walk the hands forward, chin out, and then we'll take the head down to really stretch out the whole back. Come back up into seated posture. Wiggle a little side to side, hands in prayer position, centering our consciousness in the middle of the head. Keeping the mind clear, no thoughts, no distractions. Bring the hands all the way up in prayer position above your head. Stretch the arms up. Reach the arms out to the sides. Expanding the arms. Let's do a little bit more side stretching and we'll add the breath infusion now. So adding the pumping breath to the posture is key in yoga practice. Adding the bhastrika, the bellows breathing, the breath infusion, rapid abdominal breathing, kapalabhati, to the posture is what cleans out the body and mind. This is how we apply pranayama to our postures. Stretching to the other side now, opening and closing the hand, stretching the fingers. Back to the center position, palms up and hands float down to your knees. We're going to stretch the legs out in front of us. Unfold the legs, stretch them out in front of you, and start hitting your knees back and forth on the ground. Hit the knees. This is going to promote red blood cell production from those femur bones. It's going to wake up the knee joints and bring energy and blood flow into the knees. Now, feet apart and take the feet in and out. We're loose through the legs. We're feeling this twist up from the hip joints. The hips cause that rotation. Now we'll go down to the ankles and feet. Rotate ankles and feet, both directions. Squeeze toes like you're making a fist. Inhale. And on the exhale, spread the toes way apart. And then inhale, squeeze. Exhale, spread the toes. Bring the legs together and let's practice a very basic forward bend. Just reach forward and kind of pulse the body forward and back, forward and back. This is imperative. Imperative to the human form, imperative to human health. We have to do these forward bends. Grab a hold of the toes or put your hands down on your legs and just hold the posture. Deal with that stretch. It's not easy. It's not pain-free. Bodies are not pain-free. Now let's do a twist. Take the left hand to the outside of the right foot. And turn to the right and bring that right arm up and twist back. Open and close the hand. Now go to the other side. Right hand to the outside of the left foot. Reach the left arm back. Pump that arm back, opening the chest, getting a good twist in the spine. Same thing on the other side. Left hand to the outside of the right foot. Right arm stretches up. See how the arms are kind of reaching away from each other at the same angle. Open and close the hand. Right hand comes down, finds the outside of the left foot, braces against it, and brings the left arm up and back. This is a wonderful stretch, another essential stretch. Back into the forward bend. This time go ahead and just take the forehead down. I know it's not easy. Let the forehead come down toward the knees and then we'll come back up. Bring the arms down. Now we're going to do a little inclined plane position. Now as we age, this is so good for the arms, the strength in the arms, especially for women and the upper body. We need that gentle body weight to help strengthen. So just lift the hips, point the toes down, lift your chin, come back down. Very easy, very effective. We're going to bring the legs into a butterfly position, soles of the feet together, line up the toes. Grab a hold of the toes with both hands, pull upward on the spine. Deep breathing. Centralize consciousness in the middle of your head. And let's start going up and down with the knees with the pumping breath. Feel the movement of oxygen through the body. Let's twist to the right and to the left, back to the center. Take the right leg out. Let's bring that left foot up into half lotus and do a little forward bend here, just reaching forward, pulsing forward and back, forward and back. Switch to the other side. Now you can just bring the foot here to the inner thigh or pull it up into the half lotus, depending on what's comfortable. Forward and back, forward and back. Back into easy pose. Just sitting with the legs crossed. No distractions, no thoughts. Just focus on yourself and your well-being and getting oxygen into every nook and cranny of your psyche. Now this is a fun movement that I think is imperative to continue doing as we age. So I start upright and then I just go ahead and roll myself onto my back. And your feet don't have to come all the way down to the ground. They can just go part way down. But eventually as you do this, your feet will inevitably probably touch the ground behind your head. But this is a wonderful movement for your back. It's relaxing. It's a massage for the back. It's wonderful for your internal organs. It's a little bit of an inversion, so you get the benefit of being upside down momentarily. Back to Sukhasana, easy pose. Now we'll do some wonderful stomach churning. This is also an essential movement for the health of our internal organs and for releasing energies from our solar plexus chakra, from our base chakras, and up into the heart chakra. So we want to rotate the rib cage all the way around. Let's start with going clockwise. You want to hold on to the knees like they're handles. And push the ribs to the right and then back, holding on to the knees, coming around to the left and going forward again. So feel this wonderful massage of the internal organs. We've got to loosen up the tension that gathers in our abdomen and in those organs. It can really cause a stagnation of the flow of energy through our body and through our mind. So make the rotations a little bit smaller now, a little bit faster, go in both directions, switch as you feel it. And we'll make our way back to the center position. Put your right foot behind you, and then your left foot behind you if it's possible. Bring the hands up and just kind of wiggle back and forth with the pelvis. Now, if it's not possible to sit down like that, you can put your feet under your bottom, but eventually the feet will move out to the sides and you'll be able to get your bottom sitting down on the ground and you can move it back and forth. This is wonderful for releasing tension from the thighs, inner thighs, the pelvic frame, hips. Back into Sukhasana, easy pose. We're going to bring our awareness up into the head and practice some special kriyas, mystic practices in the head. Hands on the back of the skull, and let's start the pumping breath, and we're focusing on cleaning out the back of the head space. Now move the hands to the sides of the head. And let's focus on infusing the oxygen into the brain and cleaning it out of carbon dioxide. Hands to the forehead. Now we're working on the frontal lobe, cleaning, purifying. Scratch the forehead, scratch the scalp. All over your scalp, scratch. This is mystic scratching, not normal scratching. We're releasing energies from the scalp, from the head, from the brain. Relax, center your mind, stay in the middle of the head. No thoughts. Just paying intricate attention to yourself. Forefingers, close your eyes, put your forefingers on your eyeballs. This is a wonderful kriya. Line up the fingers against that forefinger, and we're going to insert the thumbs into the ears to block the ears. So we've got the eyes pressed closed, and we've got the thumbs in the ears, and we're starting the rapid abdominal breathing. And we're focusing on cleansing the eyes, cleansing the third eye, cleansing the frontal lobe of the brain. When you're ready, take a full breath in, pull the locks up. You may see some visions in your mind's eye. Exhale, release the hands from the eyes and ears and put the hands down on the knees. Now we'll move our awareness to the ears. We're going to squeeze and pull the ears while performing the breath infusion. Squeeze and pull, squeeze and pull. There's so many little pressure points in the ears to stimulate. If your legs ever get tired of sitting in easy pose, put one foot behind you. Just take one leg behind you. Give those hips a break if you need to. Inhale and exhale as you finish up with the ears. Now we're going to move into the mouth, tongue, throat apparatus and stretch and cleanse and bring energy into the jaw, the mouth, this entire throat chakra area. Close the eyes, lift the chin, inhale, stretch the mouth open, stretch the jaw and stick the tongue out, and then exhale, release, wiggle side to side to side. Let's do it again. Inhale, chin up, mouth open, tongue out, stretching, exhale. Release lots of tension through that exhale, back to the center. Let's do a little breathing here. One more round of breath infusion, clearing the aura, cleansing the space within you and around you, infusing that last bit of oxygen. We're almost done. Packing in a little more oxygen now as we get ready for meditation. Inhale, hold those internal locks, stabilizing the long spine, and exhale. And we relax into a quiet meditation time. No thoughts, no imagination operating right now, no memories. Centralized consciousness in the middle of the head. Clear the aura in front of the frontal brain with both hands. Relax the frontal brain. No thoughts. And enjoy your meditation time. No thoughts. Peace in your mind and in your body. Peace.